Taiwan, I'm Yvonne with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Honduras has ordered Taiwan to vacate its embassy in the country within 30 days. The order was issued on Honduran television on Monday by Deputy Foreign Minister Antonio Garcia. Garcia said 30 days was more than enough time to pack up and leave. He also said Honduras hopes for a, quote, friendly exit. Taiwan and Honduras ended their decades-long diplomatic relationship over the weekend after Honduras decided to establish official ties with China. The move leaves Taiwan with just 13 diplomatic allies, mostly in Latin America and the Caribbean. After Taiwan and Honduras broke off diplomatic relations on Sunday, lawmakers have begun discussing the idea of dual recognition. That would mean countries could have official ties with both Taiwan and China. Bing Wang reports.
This is where the Honduran flag used to fly in what was their embassy in Taiwan. But the Central American country ended its decades-long relationship with Taiwan and switched diplomatic recognition to China. According to Taiwanese officials, Honduras switched ties because Taiwan refused to compete with China in checkbook diplomacy. The governments in Beijing and Taipei each claim to represent all of China, and neither allows for international recognition of the other. This means members of the international community can only recognize either China or Taiwan. The severing of ties with Honduras has ignited a debate on whether Taiwan should change its approach to diplomacy to allow for dual recognition. In the last 7 years of President Tsai Ing-wen's term, 9 countries have broken off ties with Taiwan, leaving Taipei with only 13 diplomatic allies. Foreign Minister Joseph Wu says Taiwan still has other means to build relations.
那有关于我们跟其他非邦交国家的这个交往，那我们是没有排除任何的这个状况。那有任何的国家希望能够跟我们提升我们的关系，不管是政治的关系、外交的关系，或者是说经贸文化的关系的话，那我们都会认真的来思考。来研议看用什么样的这个方式，能够让我们的国际空间，或者是让我们的经贸空间能够更加的扩大。
Wang Dingyu, a legislator from the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, welcomed the idea of dual recognition.
我们都乐于接受，也会扬弃过去那种汉贼不两立的外交策略。
But Johnny Chang, former chair of the opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, wasn't as optimistic.
要做到所谓的双重承认是有它的困难度的，因为这涉及到两个中国的问题以及一中一台的问题。
China claims Taiwan is part of its own territory and has not ruled out the use of force to take the country. There are concerns that Beijing could view dual recognition as an undermining of its belief that it rules over Taiwan, and this might come with repercussions. When Lithuania allowed Taiwan to open a representative office using the label Taiwanese, China downgraded its ties with Lithuania. Other countries without formal relations use the label Taipei instead. Scholars say Taiwan must maintain close dialogue with China to reassure Beijing that dual recognition does not mean Taiwanese independence.
到现在已经70多年，你中华民国也没有被你共产党所统治嘛，所以我觉得就是说这个部分，我觉得可能必须要跟大陆讲清楚。如果我们跟中国大陆坚持中华民国，是必然会导致战争。我觉得这可能也不必然是这样的因为这个东西毕竟跟台湾独立是两码的事情。
Far from seeking independence, officials here are working to establish any kind of ties with countries around the world, hoping this would give Taipei more of a say among the international community, regardless of China's opposition. Patrick Chen and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
The visiting Czech legislative speaker says her country stands together with Taiwan. Markéta Pekarová-Adamová addressed Taiwan's legislature on Tuesday, where she was awarded a Medal of Honor. The Speaker of the Czech Parliament's lower house is leading a delegation of over 150 people to Taiwan, mostly business people. Taiwan has been strengthening its relations with several Central and Eastern European countries as it comes under increasing Chinese pressure. China has objected to Adamova's trip. She told lawmakers that the Czech Republic and Taiwan are bound together by democracy and freedom.
A já bych na tomto místě, vážené kolegyně, vážení kolegové, milí tajvanský lidé, vás chtěla ubezpečit, že jsme s vámi už nyní a budeme s vámi i nadále, za všech okolností. Protože vy jste s námi, my jsme s vámi.
Former Taiwan President Ma Ying-jeou visited the Sun Yat-sen Mausoleum in Nanjing on the second day of his trip to China. Ma is the first former or current leader of Taiwan to ever travel to the country. The visit comes as tensions between the two countries grow. It drew criticism from the ruling Democratic Progressive Party. At the mausoleum, Ma praised Sun, who is considered a founding father of modern China. Ma also emphasized the shared ethnicity between China and Taiwan. Taiwan's Marine Corps says the barrel of a machine gun has gone missing. This is the third time in a month that the Marines have lost track of weapons components. A handgun was reported missing from the Marine Corps Training Center in Pingtung County earlier in March. Later the same day, parts of 2 assault rifles were reported missing from the Marine base in Kaohsiung. The rifle parts were later found. A military spokesperson says the command center will fully cooperate with any judicial investigation and will continue to strengthen efforts to properly manage munitions. Premier Chen Jianren urged the military to improve its operations.
国防单位已经开始进入这个专案调查，而且这个整个案子呢也移送了这一个司法的这个侦查，并且呢来加强相关的管理跟管制我相信呢是这个调查结果一出来呢，一定会严加的处理。
Taiwan's economy shrank for the 4th straight month in February. That's according to a report from the country's top policy planning agency. The National Development Council on Monday said that its business climate monitor has flashed blue since last November, indicating economic contraction. The NDC's monitor is color-coded. A yellow-blue light represents a sluggish economy, while green signals stable growth. A yellow-red color means a warming economy, and red indicates overheating. The council says that weak global demand has impacted Taiwan's export industries, reducing production and sales. But it says other recent indicators point to an improving outlook among businesses. The killing of a baboon in northern Taiwan has sparked a public uproar. A hunter has come forward saying he had permission to shoot the animal from officials. But as John Van Trieste reports, the circumstances of the baboon's death are still unclear.
Weeks after becoming a local media celebrity, a runaway baboon in northern Taiwan has died. From its first sighting on March 10th, the animal has been making headlines. Now, its death has caused outrage among the public. A team sent to capture the animal, which is native to Africa, says it discovered and treated serious injuries. The team and local officials say the animal later died on the way to nearby safari park, Liufu Village, for specialist care.
这么多天以后，我们功亏一篑在捉捕它的时候，其实送到六福村的这个过程，得知它已经死亡了。
But photos and videos appear to show team members stopping work to pose with the unconscious animal. That's raised questions about how urgently they sought help. There's also the question of what injured the baboon. A hunter has come forward claiming to have shot the animal. He says he had permission, but from officials in a neighboring county. Police and local officials are investigating this claim.
那所受的伤是不是枪伤，或者是不是有什么其他的因素造成狒狒的死亡？这一件事，我们会进行后续的厘清。
Taipei Zoo will now take charge of the case. It hopes to solve the mystery of where the baboon came from.
我们可以很明确的判断，它一定是从某个圈养的环境下跑出来的，因为这种这么大的灵长类也不可能随着，比如说一些船运的方式，偷偷的跑来台湾。
And with an autopsy starting Tuesday to uncover the real cause of the animal's death. Alex Chen and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, we'll leave you with images of fans showing off their handmade cosplay costumes at the WonderCon in California. I'm Yvonne Yang. Take care and see you next time.